first page there. If we're lucky, it is past and is sitting in the club rooms behind you. If not, Shane is at home digging deep into his reserves of calm and perseverance. So no, well done for getting it here, Shane.
I might get that door, is it?
Oh,
Seems to be a fair going on next door.
Right.
Is it going to be all music?
So we'll breeze through this and then yeah, cool. So we'll breeze through our normal club night and then get on to Shane's Exotech as well. So past events. Has anyone been to anything interesting? I went to the Rap Innovations cars and coffee thing on last weekend with the charger. With the average, I was only there for an hour or so. But heaps of cars parked at Granada, the business centre there. I only stuck around for about an hour or so, but it's interesting to see a few cars there. And then you've got obviously cars and coffee and cars at Southwoods this coming weekend on Sunday, so good to go to that. Anyone else been to any past events or anything?
We've got Engine Classic this weekend up at Manville.
Oh, yep. Nice. You want to ask Stu?
Sure, how your past event?
You mean a road trip of several thousand kilometres or several hundred kilometres in Canada?
Yes.
Well, if you haven't driven Canada, particularly British Columbia, I would recommend it, particularly as a roadie. There are a lot of very scenic trains go through that part of British Columbia, but a train just keeps on rolling. And in a car, there are just so many incredible sights and places to see that it's just made for a road. Every view, which is spectacular, you think can't be beaten. And then the next view is even better, until eventually you just want to go home because there's too much good scenery. The place is made for a roadie.
I drove down to Portland, Oregon.
Yeah. So that would have come back through Vancouver City.
No, bypassed that. We didn't go to.
Oh, you came down through the States, across the border somewhere else. So there's, I could do a slideshow of all of the scenery one evening. I'm sure you guys would love that.
We want to see the car museums you went to and stuff.
I was travelling with my beloved. I was not going to car museums.
You had no control.
I had the steering wheel, but I didn't have the navigation.
I look forward to reading your write-up in the mag as well.
Thanks.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, coming events. We've got the end-of-year dinner on Saturday, so this Saturday at 6:30 at Aston Norwood Gardens. Do contact Rolf for reservations for RSVPs and things. Do make sure that you also check the menu as well, the dinner menu. Just decide what you want so they can get it all prepared. And let Rolf know. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Rolf told me that there's 20. Currently there's 20, and talking to people tonight, probably another 6 who haven't sent me anything. So the numbers are looking at 26. So you're still, I said to them between 20 and 40. So you still know you're hurry. Just send me an email with what you want, and just prepare the work.
Yeah, and it's not late either, 6:30. So get home before it gets dark. So. No excuse. And it's local too, so. And then so prior to that, during the day, got road trippers, and do you want to have a talk to us about that, Patrick?
Okay, on Thursday we're looking at local. Well, I forgot where we're going to. We've got 2 places in Wainui and 1 place in Nainai. Plus, I think we're nipping to one something, but I'm now currently planning February next year's trip. So I can't remember what this week's trip is for sure. But it will be good. Again, going roads we've not seen before, and it should be a good day out. We're expecting to have at least between 6 and 10 cows on this trip, so it could be quite cool.
And Rob, we've got something to add. Yeah, for the last year is if you can bring hearing protection and eye protection. Just for your own safety.
All good. I think I saw it was a Y Wheels car show and swap meet in Featherston. That's on Sunday, November 16th. So yeah, just over the hill there. I'm sure you Wairarapa guys will be going along to that. Yeah. Should be good. Yeah. Anyone else got anything coming up that they're going to, or that they've heard of?
I'm very unprepared with this, but as you all know, Alex is doing what considered a final clean-up of our Mac cars, and more hands make light work in reality. What I would do is, this is just sounding you out, just warning you out there. If we can identify a day, which would probably be a Saturday, potentially doing half a day's worth of doing some clearing out. In the very near future, I expect we'll try and get something sorted out. I mean, last time Phil was excellent at smashing the windows. But he did do a lot of demolition. It was good net worth. It didn't surprise me being a clanky that he broke something. Anyway, just bear that in mind if something goes around.
Has he done a lot more since we were there?
Yeah, well, you'll notice a difference because there's a lot of the structures, the internal structures down, isn't there? There's one big spray booth that is stripped, but the framework's still there, and we need to. It's a bit more than a one-man job to get that down. Yeah.
Well, maybe we think about that for next weekend. So not this weekend, but next weekend, something like that.
Yeah, well, Alex doesn't know about this, does he? We've talked to him about it, but I just think I'm hoping that he's got enough goodwill in the club to actually having a few pods there.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be happy to go out there again. Even if we can get sort of 8 to 10 people out there for 3 hours.
He's got plenty of gear there that he wants to get rid of, but he just doesn't know about. He doesn't know what to do with it really. So we're trying to, as I'm saying, between the two of us, trying to get him to get it all on that table. We'll take a photograph and then we'll send it into the club. And there's brake calipers, there's vacuum pumps, there's this, there's that, there's all sorts of stuff. So it may come in handy for something. So anyway, that's just if you could just be aware that a week, not this weekend, but the weekend afterwards, there'll be a bit of an action, sort of busy morning or whatever, whichever way around.
You've got a lot of headlights, handy.
Yeah.
He's got what?
A lot of headlights and surrounds.
Oh, yeah.
He's got some XK150 headlights as well. Everybody's restored one of them. I've got them in my garage. So they're probably worth a lot. They're about that big yet, but they're nice. Anyway, that's the warning out signal.
Yeah, and he'll provide a cup of coffee as well.
I'm sure he will.
Prepare a cup.
And coffee and hot water. Or milk.
Yeah, so maybe we get an email or something sent out, just maybe next week or something like that. But yeah, it'd be good if there's a bunch of us.
We'll confirm between them. I'll probably go there on Friday, I expect, for half a day.
Yeah.
Try and get something done for the following weekend.
Yeah, right, cool. Just a reminder, there is of Skype Night coming up in February. So I know it's a couple of months away, but we don't have a club night on. We don't have next in January. Yeah. So
Sky Night was a little disappointing this year, I thought, and it'd be really nice to have a decent show this coming year, as a lead into what we hope will be a very good show towards the end of the year for our anniversary show. Unfortunately, that which I thought organised for Labour weekend, Brewtown rang up and said, "Oh no, we can't do that. You guys have already booked for that, so we've got to come up with a different date and/or venue." The consensus at the committee meeting was to try and keep it at Brewtown and find another date. At this stage, I'm thinking that we should still be looking around October, November next year. The weather's likely to be reasonable, please God, much more likely than June or July. And I'll get back to them trying to find a date around that time. The ideal would be Sunday. So if you wanted to get out of town, I can take Monday off, unfortunately, but they can't do the long weekend, so you just have to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
We need to make sure that people park their cars right, so they don't get locked in by a car that doesn't work or something.
Who's that? You?
But yeah, so we are still working towards that October, November timeframe.
Yeah, no, that's right. Does that sound good to everyone? Everyone's keen on another, because I think that last one went really well and the public liked it, and I think everyone who turned up and showed their cars really enjoyed it as well. Good venue because it's fits a decent amount of cars. It's undercover. It's in the shade, and I think they're building more stuff out there, so more people are going to come to that area, right?
They've also put a strip of fencing around that now, so if you want to look, you've got to come in, and it also closes off some of the access points, so it's going to be a lot easier for us to control access.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess the other thing is, again, do we look at it as a free event and just be handing out flyers, or is it like a gold coin donation? But it gets a bit tricky because then they want money and
We're going to have to work through that.
yeah.
So it's still considerable amount of organising to do.
Yeah. But yeah, I think general consensus is that it's a good venue and people want to do it again. So yeah, we'll keep you posted. Any other coming events?
Capital Cruise next weekend is similar to the Big Americana at Taranaki and the one on Triangle, which is in as well.
Oh yeah.
It's the first one being held in Wellington, and it's starting in Abaha, it's a great place, and it'll be at the Davis Field near the Rotaka prison. If you want to go to it, the field. Yeah. So it should be quite a big event.
Okay. Cool. All right. So moving on, committee reports. Yeah. Wasn't a lot. I mean, I wasn't there, but wasn't a lot discussed that needs to be discussed here. No. Treasurer's reports.
couple of updates. So our bank balance is looking pretty healthy. It's just a little bit lower than what was reported by the committee at 12,334.53 cents. An update from the last meeting was that we missed a 50% invoice for Manfield. So unfortunately, we went from making a tiny profit to making a very modest loss. But that's maybe by the by. The committee also agreed that we would reinvest the term deposit that we had. And it turns out I don't need to do anything for that because my predecessor, Brian, wherever he is, did an awesome job to set something up automatically. So that's treasurer's report for the month.
Cool. What about membership?
So we've had no new memberships since the last update. We also haven't tried to get new members, and perhaps that's something we should have another go at the next committee meeting to see if and how we drive up our numbers.
Yeah.
To get some younger blood.
Something to think about for the new year.
Yeah.
Cool. Magazine, another awesome magazine. I really like the fact that you guys, there's different people working on it all the time, but it's consistently, really good and clear and just, there's a lot of consistency to it. So it looks really good. So,
The key that I make is that you just do write articles about what they're actually doing, because that's the most important thing, especially if you've learned stuff from what you're doing. That's the most. So, some people have projects going on in their charities and workshops, I know, but they haven't written about them. So, that's how they're coming in. Thanks.
cool. Build support group. Hasn't been anything with that. No. Technical questions. Anyone stuck on anything they want a hand with, or?
Oh, yeah, okay. What's they used for?
Is it a washer?
Yeah. But what do you use them for? 'Cause I got a bag of them. I don't know what they use for. Rubber or fibre? Rubber. I'll leave them on the table over here. If anyone wants to steal one or two of the whole bag, they can have them. Yeah.
Everyone should have one or two.
Maybe you can take 2 or 3 each.
Put them with the magazine.
No.
Not unless you're adopting an elephant. Speak for your elephant. I won't let my imagination go any further.
As long as it's imagination.
Male elephants have internal testes.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about tails on sheep. I didn't realise you were being slightly more basic than that. In which case, it's perfect size, really.
Well, I suspect that they probably used for something in the electrical industry, because I got an idea that when the MED was moving from their Webb Street address to another one, that's probably when I came across a box of them and helped myself.
Stolen. So you sold them, you didn't even know what they're for.
Well, spec. I thought they were Joker from Liverpool. Perish,
Oh, those days at the waterfront.
So yeah, do take them off Dave's hands if you've got any use for some washers. No other technical questions? I suppose that's sort of a buy, sell, swap, isn't it?
Just as the magazine was going to print, got an email from Pete Andrews, a club member, and he's wanting to sell the Porsche similar to Tuesday,
And golf clubs.
which we'll get some details in the next issue of the magazine. But that's a golf car. Stu's probably best to describe it. But
It's
it's uncertified.
It's got a photograph in an earlier magazine. It's a GP Plastics Porsche RS60 body that was nesting under a tree at Palmerston North. Pete got it, and then because Pete's a bit of a maestro with fiberglass, managed to make it into kind of almost a semi-modern car. And then the most amazing thing, which shows Pete's creativity, if Pete is watching this, is that its running gear is an MX-5, so it's essentially built the body over an MX-5, but actually it's mid-engine Subaru turbo-powered. And I remember Pete saying he was surprised how well Subaru parts fit in the back of an MX-5. So if you own an MX-5 and you definitely want to improve it, there's a way to go. So it's an amazing beast, but done to Pete's very high standards. And we'll put it in the next magazine, I'm sure. It's a very photogenic car.
I was going to stick it on the website, so we've got some details as well.
Yeah. It claims it's quite fast, but quite manageable. It's an ST Subaru Turbo too, not just a pathetic old GT like mine.
Nice. Okay. I suppose that's kind of a buy-sell swap as well. Yep. Tool of the month. Anyone bring anything along? No.
Not this rule of washing.
General business. Anyone got anything they want to talk about or? No.
Maybe just a point. Did anyone here ever watch the Fear Factor series with Joe Rogan all those years ago?
Yeah.
There was this particularly vile episode where Joe Rogan made, so Fear Factor was, the way you won the game was to do all these despicable things. And one of the worst things I ever saw was when he made people eat pickled horse anuses. And when I looked at Dave's rings, that's what I was wondering. And that's my general business for today.
And we're banned from YouTube. Yeah, it's all recorded live. No, that's cool. I think we can probably wrap it up, you reckon?
Yeah, wrap it up, and it's all about this release.
Yeah.
Smaller than the knee is the shoulder. It's too small. I think this is smaller than the bear's you saw.
It's not the smallest vehicle though in the club. Right? That's currently held by the